Hollywood is built on perfection. The cameras, the fashion, the red carpets, everything is designed to create the image of flawless stars living glamorous lives. But behind that polished world, reality is often far more human. Over the years, many celebrities have faced rumors about their personal habits and lifestyles. Some stories were exaggerated by tabloids, while others came from misunderstood moments behind the scenes. In an industry where image matters more than almost anything, even small details can turn into massive headlines. In this video, we're taking a closer look at some of Hollywood's biggest stars and the unusual habits that sparked public attention. But rather than focusing on negativity, we'll explore how fame, pressure, media culture, and personal choices shaped these stories in the first place. From minimalist lifestyles to unconventional routines, these celebrities prove that behind every perfect image is a real person with their own way of living. Let's begin. Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt has spent decades as one of Hollywood's most admired leading men. Known for his calm personality, timeless style, and major film roles, he built an image that represents classic Hollywood charm. Yet behind that polished reputation, stories about his simple lifestyle have followed him for years. During intense filming schedules, reports suggested that Pitt preferred quick and practical routines instead of traditional luxury grooming habits. Some stories claimed he occasionally used cleansing wipes during long production days rather than constantly stopping for full grooming routines. While media outlets often turned these stories into dramatic headlines, many people within the industry viewed them differently. Long filming hours, heavy makeup, and exhausting schedules can push actors toward convenience rather than perfection. Pitt has also shown interest in more natural living over the years. Discussions around organic products and reducing unnecessary chemicals became increasingly common in Hollywood during the early 2000s, and his approach appeared to reflect that broader trend. What makes these stories interesting is not controversy, but contrast. One of Hollywood's most recognizable stars became associated with habits that felt surprisingly ordinary. And perhaps that is what audiences find most fascinating, the reminder that even global icons live like real people behind the cameras. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp has always existed outside traditional Hollywood expectations. From eccentric movie characters to his unpredictable public image, Depp built a career around individuality and mystery. Over time, rumors about his personal habits became part of that larger image. During certain productions, tabloids claimed co-stars occasionally felt uncomfortable around him because of his unconventional lifestyle. One widely repeated story involved the filming of The Tourist, where rumors suggested that Angelina Jolie offered him mints during scenes together. However, neither side ever confirmed the story publicly. Whether true or exaggerated, these rumors became attached to Depp's artistic identity. Many fans viewed him as someone deeply immersed in his characters, an actor more focused on creativity than maintaining a perfectly polished celebrity image. At the same time, Depp represented luxury brands and high-end fashion campaigns, creating an interesting contrast between rebellion and refinement. That dual image helped keep public fascination around him alive for decades. In many ways, the discussion surrounding Depp says more about celebrity culture than about the actor himself. Audiences are often drawn to stars who appear imperfect, unpredictable, and different from Hollywood's carefully controlled standards. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio is known not only for award-winning performances, but also for his strong environmental activism. Over the years, his commitment to climate awareness shaped much of his public image. Alongside that reputation, rumors occasionally appeared suggesting that DiCaprio followed a very minimalist lifestyle in his personal habits. Some reports claimed he avoided unnecessary product use or tried reducing waste as part of his environmental beliefs. However, most of these stories were never officially confirmed. Instead, they grew through repeated tabloid discussions and assumptions connected to his activism. This reflects a common pattern in celebrity culture. When public figures become strongly associated with a cause, audiences often begin imagining how that belief influences every aspect of their personal life. Supporters viewed these rumors as a possible extension of sustainability principles, while critics questioned whether such lifestyles were practical. But in reality, Very little verified information ever supported the more extreme claims. The larger story here is about perception. DiCaprio's image became shaped not only by his actions, but also by the narratives people created around them. Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts has long represented natural beauty and timeless elegance in Hollywood. Since her breakout success in Pretty Woman, she has maintained an image built on warmth, confidence, and authenticity. Unlike many celebrities, Roberts has occasionally spoken about preferring a more natural lifestyle and avoiding unnecessary beauty standards. Over time, those comments were expanded by entertainment media into broader stories about her personal habits. One of the most talked about moments came when she appeared publicly with unshaven underarms, sparking major discussion online and in magazines. For some people, it challenged traditional Hollywood expectations of beauty and perfection. Rather than treating it as controversy, many supporters saw it as a statement about personal comfort and authenticity. Roberts appeared comfortable making choices based on her own preferences instead of industry pressure. The conversation surrounding her highlights an important reality about fame. Public images are often simplified, while the real individuals behind them are far more complex and personal in the way they live. Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston became one of television's most beloved stars through her role as Rachel Green on Friends. Her relaxed personality and approachable image helped make her one of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. Despite that polished reputation, entertainment tabloids occasionally pushed rumors connected to her daily habits. Some reports claimed her frequent coffee drinking during long filming schedules may have led to awkward moments on set with co-stars. However, most of these stories remained completely unverified. In reality, demanding production schedules often force actors to rely heavily on coffee and energy boosts to manage exhausting workdays. What stayed consistent throughout her career was Aniston's professionalism and strong relationships within the industry. She maintained decades of success without any credible evidence suggesting serious issues behind the scenes. Her story demonstrates how ordinary habits can become exaggerated once attached to celebrity culture. Something as simple as drinking coffee regularly can eventually evolve into a repeating media narrative. Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart has never fully embraced traditional Hollywood glamour. Since rising to fame through the Twilight series, she has built a reputation around individuality, minimalism, and authenticity. Her style often appears intentionally understated compared to the highly polished image expected from major celebrities. Over time, this led to speculation about her personal habits and lifestyle choices. Many of the rumors surrounding Stewart came from her own comments about preferring simplicity and avoiding excessive beauty routines. Yet entertainment media often transformed those ideas into exaggerated narratives. This reaction reflects how celebrity culture treats people who reject industry norms. When stars step outside traditional expectations, their choices are often portrayed as unusual or controversial rather than simply personal preferences. Stewart's public identity remains built around independence and self-expression. Rather than trying to fit perfectly into Hollywood standards, she created a career defined by authenticity and creative freedom. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe remains one of the most iconic figures in entertainment history. Decades after her career, her image still represents glamour, beauty, and old Hollywood elegance. At the same time, Monroe's life became surrounded by countless rumors and myths. Stories about her routines, personal struggles, and lifestyle choices spread rapidly throughout the media of her era. One famous example involved actor Tony Curtis, whose comments about working with Monroe became exaggerated over time and transformed into sensational headlines. Years later, even he clarified that many stories had been amplified far beyond reality. What remains undeniable is Monroe's dedication to maintaining her public image. Behind the effortless beauty audiences saw on screen was careful preparation, styling, and constant pressure from the industry. Her story reflects a larger truth about fame. The more iconic a celebrity becomes, the easier it is for speculation and mythology to replace reality. Britney Spears. Britney Spears became one of the defining pop culture figures of her generation. Her early career represented perfection in modern celebrity branding, carefully managed performances, global fame, and non-stop media attention. But as pressure around her personal life increased, public narratives surrounding Spears changed dramatically. During difficult periods in the late 2000s, stories about her habits and behavior became constant tabloid material. Some allegations came from former employees and media insiders, though many claims were denied and never fully proven. At the same time, Spears was dealing with intense paparazzi pressure, legal battles, and personal struggles under worldwide public observation. Many moments that might have remained private for ordinary people became international headlines because of the scale of her fame. Today, her story is often viewed differently. Rather than simple celebrity gossip, many people now see it as an example of how relentless media attention can affect a person's mental and emotional well-being. Her experience changed the public conversation around celebrity culture, privacy, and the pressures placed on global stars. Hollywood has always been built on image. But behind every celebrity headline is a real person living under extraordinary pressure and constant public attention. Some rumors come from truth, some from exaggeration, and others simply grow through repetition over time. But together, these stories reveal something important. Fame does not remove individuality, imperfections, or personal choices. In the end, these celebrities remain fascinating not because they appear perfect, but because they remind audiences that even the biggest stars are still human. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more Hollywood stories and celebrity insights.